one Faceoff, the number one Faceoff team in the country. And they're led by their freshman, Brady Wambach. Watch for Duke's Jake Naso. We were told he's a game-time decision. He is playing. He's going to give it a go, but he's battling a lower body injury. And Wambach wins the opening draw clean. North Carolina will go on offense first. And this is a UNC team that has been beaten.
Goal and uses the earth, and she used this hard grass surface to get a great kick.
Wambach plays it forward. He and Naso battle for it. And possession to North Carolina.
Naso slow to his feet, 56 in blue, hobbles off the field.
Yeah, expect this.
Not ready to play.
Duke coming off a bye as well. And the first face-off win for the Blue Devils, so we get our first look at this Duke offense, which connects on 35% of its shots. That's good for top 3 in Division I.
Now, more than 20 points on the season.
He's had a nice finish to his career here. 17 goals. Had that big game against Penn on a Friday night. Long pole chance here, shot by Prohaska, saved by Jamison. Outlet to Naso, Duke running the other way. There's a watermark by
release to a location. Carolina continues to be the better team on the field right now.
Wambach wins the face-off, a chance unsettled. Feeding to Matten. One more, McGovern, tic-tac-toe, bullseye.
On reunion weekend, this place is going bonkers. Who could have predicted it? Wambach out the front side. Duke's defense rotates. They pass it to perfection. Jamison guesses low. And the graduate student senior, Logan McGovern.
North Carolina is doing this without leading scorer Owen Duffy. Without Barton, one of their top defenders, their most experienced. Matten, who had the assist, is playing through an injury. The Schwartz twins are out. O'Neal makes it look so easy as he just windmills down the alley.
Apparently angry for the stick violation and being put on the bench by his head coach. He runs off this pick, switches hands back to his left and snaps it from mid-range, making that look elementary. This young man has so much talent. I mean, you just see it. It's like a god strolling amongst the mortals. Snaps that ball past Krieg like he's not even there.
197 career goals for O'Neal. And he came into the game with 95 assists. He's got a chance to become the 4th 200-100 player in Division I. Petramala had it knocked away by Carpenter. Matten retrieves. The other 3, Chris,
or somebody from the Ivy League that they would be placed against in that head-to-head.
UNC with a 6-2 edge on faceoffs, make it 6-3 as Naso wins this for Duke. Jake Naso, Duke's all-time record holder in career faceoffs won. He's taken more than 1,600 in his career.
That game tomorrow, Sunday noon, from Charlotte, North Carolina. If you live in the
I'll be there, Quint. I'll be there. Here's Wambach. Bounce shot, save Jamison.
You are going.
I'll be there, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's the site of the ACC men's tournament as well next weekend. To his left and tries to block that with his shoulder or maybe takes it off the face mask. But that is a high-level shot, especially on a grass field.
First goal by either team in this second quarter. 3 for the redshirt freshman, Dom Petramala.
I love grass games. I just love them. Klockner here. Koskinen, really 3 of the primary grass fields in the clue. Dealt a really tough deck of cards as a young man, but he's fought his dad, Mark, and mom, Deidre, in and out of the hospitals as a youngster.
And he's been a big part of advocating for a cure. Wants CF one day to stand for cure. Found. Back to the net found. Matten. And Carolina closing this second half with a blitz. This is stunning, Quint.
Well,
this is stunning.
Gigantic goals before halftime because you're going to go into the locker room with all sorts of belief. So 2 goals there in under 30 seconds with 6.2 to go before halftime. I mean, setting up a second half that's going to be epic. If you don't believe the upset is on, you don't quite understand what's happening here. And this crowd is feeding off this.
Final ticks. Did they get their shot off? Does it count? The goal is good. Now I have replay review, so you can review this. Danny Striano.
John Danowski is not throwing a flag. The officials could look at it at themselves. Ball must be out of his stick by zeros.
3 goals in an absolute eye blink if this one stands. And let's see, we got the clock. Yeah, that counts.
Good.
That counts. Quint, 3 goals in 20 seconds to close the first half. And let's be honest, coming into the game, Carolina, no Owen Duffy, no DeMarco, no Barley. Now, the goal differential of the ACC is capped at +5 or -5. So coming into this game, you had Duke at +5, Virginia at +2, Carolina at -5. With a 5-goal advantage in the first half, Carolina has wiped out that -5. They're back to 0, as is Duke in that all-important goal differential. So the margin of victory could potentially matter depending on the result of Notre Dame, Virginia later today. They're plus double digits when it comes to ground balls. And up 6 on the scoreboard, and Wambach's been a game changer against the banged-up Naso. Early offense, big save, Jamison. They put quite a few shots on Jamison. Wambach scores, flag down. He might need a shot of Jamison.
Wambach, this is a gutsy play. This is a toughness play. He wins this initial draw out the front side, right? It's a fast break. Watch what happens to him after he makes the pass to the point man. He is lit up, boom, right there. There's the penalty. Flag is dropped. Oh, he gets to his feet. Oh, I just happen to be open. Plays possum on the inside. Duke defenders think he's dead. Well, all of a sudden he rises from the grave and scores.
He is the nephew of the great Abby Wambach. Fantastic soccer of the great Abby Wambach. Fantastic soccer player. Brady, top 15 recruit out of high school.
Pittsburgh, New York.
Now here comes Naso now. Charging down. Over to Zawada and Duke at last. And this North Carolina run. UNC had scored 7 unanswered before Zawada gets one back for the Blue Devils.
Scoreless streak approaching about 20 minutes. But Naso out the front side. Look at him. He's down on the ground. Rolls over. The wing play causes this one to happen. Tell you, a good hustle and pinch there by Jake Wilson. And Naso now back-to-back games. He's picked up some points. He had 2 goals in the win over Virginia. Picks up an assist today.
Andrew Tyeryar taking this face-off for Carolina against Naso. And off the wings, Aiden McGuire. O'Neal paints the sky, but Krieg has it. A catapult pass the other way. Matten, face dodge, falling down. Jamison got a piece of it. It stays with
big day today. Don Petramala and Logan McGovern picks up another point.
3 goals, 4 assists for McGovern. Few saw this kind of game coming. Carolina banged up. Duke began the day +5. Virginia began the day +2. That can't move. North Carolina began the day -5. You look at the score.
So what
Carolina +8. So right now, Carolina has erased that -5. They're +3. Duke is now at -3. And in the event of a 3-way tie, if Carolina
to crash the boards, expecting the ball to hit the goalie in the shoulder or the shin pad.
Just the first of the game for Williams. Wambach the faceoff, accelerates. Wambach all the way, scores! The counterpunch comes 7 seconds later.
I mean, this young man has been a massive difference maker. Freshman from the Salisbury School, grew up in Pittsford, New York. That's upstate New York. Comes into this game with 6 points. He's already had a pair of points here. Strong right-handed cradle. Duke gives him the red carpet, and he takes it. He's got the stick work. You see the speed. He's elusive.
Andrew Tyeryar wins this face-off. Engelke took it for Duke.
Tyeryar's a more than capable backup Fogo now. I mean, Tyeryar's himself had a great career at the position.
Now, last year he had 13 goals while winning 52.
And deserves another moment in the sun.
Now, the team that, if they're watching Virginia, they might be put in a position now, Quint, where if the score, especially more than anything, the scoring margin holds, Virginia might be in a spot where they, but do you remember 2016, late in the season? We were ready to write off North Carolina then. Here's Girard, whiffs. And UNC gets into the tournament, last team in, barely survives Marquette in round one.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
shocked Notre Dame and
stunned Notre Dame, spanked Loyola, and the next thing you know, Chris Cloutier.
Season for Grant Mitchell. Nothing like John Danowski to roll some strange faces into a game we least expect it, right?
Here's where Duke has to get traction if they want to come back, and they get the procedure call on Wambach. Girard taking that face off.
Well, now a little spark. Let's see if they can take John Danowski to roll some strange faces into a game when we least expect it, right?
Here's where Duke has to get traction if they want to come back, and they get the procedure call on Wambach. Girard taking that face off.
Now a little spark. Let's see if they can run this, parlay this.
McGuire steps into one. 2 in a row for Duke.
All right, if you're Carolina, you're thinking timeout. How soon are you going to use it here? Look up to the clock, you see 6:50 to go in this game. You can't panic right now. But you're understanding that goal differential is a major factor here.
The big part of goal differential, when you look at the games between Duke, Virginia, and UNC, it is capped at +5 or -5. So if you have a goal differential of +8 or +7 or +10, it goes back to +5. Same thing, North Carolina lost to Virginia by 8 goals. Their goal differential is capped coming into today at -5.
So 5 is the key number. I think there were fans operating as if the game following us on ESPNU, Virginia.
Here comes Girard. Duke has made its last 3 shots. Less than 5 minutes to play. O'Neal can't get away from Geppert. The crowd applauds. Duke run. And with the goal differential in this game at 4, we go back to the tiebreak. North Carolina now in a 3-way tie scenario would be in trouble. O'Neal anvils across the field. Krieg